BUFFSPRITE. 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 BUFFSPRITE.
What's going on, Sprites and Spriettes? So I'm playing my Sega Genesis Mini, right? And I'm scrolling through the games and I decide I'm gonna play some Street Fighter. I ain't all that good at the game or nothing like that. I just decided I'm gonna play some Street Fighter. So I'm loading up the game. And as I'm loading up the game, this memory comes back to me of when I was younger, one of the many times I encountered it. And this particular memory was of me going to the babysitter after school, and the babysitter's older sons would be playing Street Fighter on the Sega Saturn in the kitchen. I remember it like it was yesterday. They had a small brown table at the back of the kitchen with a couple of chairs. The Sega Saturn sat on top of the table with a small TV right behind it. The TV must have been the same size as the Sega Saturn, and I'm pretty sure it had a VCR built into the TV right under the screen. And it wasn't one of those new type of flat screen TVs that we got now. It was one of those TVs with the big backside, right? So I'm watching these guys playing the Street Fighter on the Sega Saturn. I'm looking over their shoulder, trying to get a glimpse of whatever I can on the screen. And they're hollering at each other. They're going back and forth. They're talking a whole bunch of smack, right? And I remember wanting to play that game with them so bad. But guys, they never let me play that game with them. I swear to you, they never let me play with them. I think the only time they ever let me play at all is when they were done playing and they would leave and say, okay, you can play now. And admittedly, I understand, you know what I mean? Like, what was I gonna do? All I was gonna do was hop on the console and button smash the controller to death, right? So I understand completely. I'm not upset at all. It's just funny looking back on it. But I'll tell you something though. They never let me play that game with them. But one thing that they always let me participate in was their push-up competitions. Imagine that. You know? Young kid like me doing push-ups with these big guys, right? So here I am doing these push-ups. And as I'm doing my push-ups and they're counting, they're getting hype. And I'm starting to realize that I'm really good at these push-ups. And they're hyping me up. And I'm feeling the energy. So I'm trying to impress them because I want to be in the crew. You know? I want to be in the crew, right? I'm done doing my push-ups. They're telling me how strong I am. And I'm feeling good about myself, guys. So with that said, I didn't get to play Sega Saturn. I didn't get to play Street Fighter. But you know what? I can play it now. And I'll tell you what else. I learned something about myself that day as a young kid. I learned that I was strong. And I learned that I enjoy doing push-ups. Until this day, guys, whenever I need to get into the zone, whenever I need to get myself, you know, into that mental space, that focused mental space, whether it's first thing in the morning or it's at the gym right before a workout begins, I can always count on a set or two of push-ups to get me in that zone, guys, into that mental zone. And it's all thanks to those guys not letting me play Sega Saturn, man. And that is how Sega made me buff, guys. Alright? I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I hope you guys enjoyed my pain. I hope you guys enjoyed my pain. Man, imagine that. Imagine you as a kid. I know some of you guys are out there and you went through that. I know you guys, somebody out there had to go through that. You saw your older brothers or your older cousins, somebody playing these games, and they just never let you play with them. And the one time they let you play like one game and then took it from you. And you know what? I bet you grew up and you did that to some young kid too. Maybe your younger brother or your younger cousin or something like that. Don't be like that, guys. Let them play, man. They gonna grow up doing push-ups and they gonna remember what you did. They're gonna remember what you did. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that to them guys. Let them play. Let them play too. You know what I mean? Alright guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. Sprites and Spriettes, until next time. Stay in control.